And actually, when I went away to Berlin for my birthday, my mum got me a teeny tiny little wooden chair and decorated it with like tinsel and stuff, so I still had a birthday chair when I was away. Tom?
No words.
Oh, and we always do a family meal as well. Like, even now, when on all of our birthdays, we will make sure we get together. Like, not necessarily on the actual birthday, but we will have a birthday meal. Like, now. What is your best birthday ever? Stop making fun of my family traits.
Tiny chair.
It was. I'll see if I can find
it. Claire go through customs and you pull out a little tiny chair and then they ask you what it is and you've got to explain the whole story. All these people behind wondering why she's got a tiny chair on her.
Do you want to know the other worst bit? She also did a really teeny tiny, she got like a little doll's teeny tiny bottle and she made it look like Dr. Pepper, so I had a teeny tiny birthday drink. Oh, and it got worse. She made teeny tiny bunting so I could like hold it up. I've got a photo of it somewhere. I'll show it to you later. I might, if I remember, I'll add it into the video now. If I don't add it in, that was like a really awkward moment.
So yeah.
Have you ever wished someone happy birthday when it wasn't their birthday?
Yeah, all the time. I used to do it with you back in the days. So back in the day, when Nettie was new to Twitter and stuff like that, every couple of months we'd be like, oh my god, happy birthday, Nettie. And then I'd just get everyone to spam you with happy birthday.
Everyone would do it.
Funny.
It wasn't my
so
birthday.
great.
Or like you
on
and
servers.
PB. Yeah, you and PB will be streaming or something. And the next thing I know, my Twitter will blow up and it's everyone
Guys,
saying
don't
happy
forget
birthday.
to wish Nettie a happy birthday. And then it was just like, and then you get a couple of YouTubers like, wasn't it your birthday a couple of months ago?
Yeah.
No, that was her other birthday.
I'm sure I had like 10 birthdays a year, if not more.
You did have at least 4.
I would say the weirdest habit I've known anyone to have is similar to your T1.
Okay.
And it's about Stampy when he was younger. So say if you hit his arm, he would have to make it even and hit the other side.
I'd love to see him in a fight then.
So yeah, well we would like pinch him, so he would have to pinch the other side, and like if you did it hard, he would pinch himself hard.
Now
because it had to
weird,
even
that's
it.
weird of him the tea thing. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
but okay, everyone try this now, because I say it as a weird habit, but I reckon everyone slightly got this. But, like, pinch your arm a bit, like not so it really hurts, but like just so you can properly feel it, like get a little pinch.
Yeah.
Don't you want to even it out now?
No.
Oh.
I've been doing martial arts for the last couple of years, and if I've been smacked in the side of the face, I'm like, oh, I'll shoot you back. And you
but
at this side as well. Just to make it up, just so my head's not like a bit rough at this side.
No, just
and
like a little pinch. It does.
And I've never gotten like a black eye over a year ago. You know what, right? What we really need to do, I need to get the other side, because it doesn't seem fair to that eye. No,
but
I honestly can't say, but I never want.
Just do it. Just. Okay then. Instead, just see.
It might just be me. It might just be me.
Just see how satisfying it is to just pinch it one side and then do the other one, and to feel that your arms are even. That's satisfying, isn't it?
I just feel like, not really. I just feel like, why have I just pinched myself on 2 arms when I had the option for 1? Let's move on questions before I start saying, can I smack myself around the face? Right, you know.
Okay, do you have any
I'm going to
habits?
test that theory by having that, now. I'm going to
yeah, just leave me. I don't know if he still does it, but
can you poke me at the other side and not stamp on his foot, but just like.
But my sister and I would do stuff on purpose to him, knowing that he would have to repeat it to the other
He's
side.
going to hate me next time I see it. I was like, dude, Nate's been telling me all this stuff. I really don't want to like test it out. It's like, what you want about? It's like, just go with it.
We've now got some new traditions that I've developed over the years.
Okay.
So we do the conga of age into the room. So we stand in age order.
The what?
The conga of age.
The conga of age, everyone. Okay.
We
Keep
go.
going.
we go-
It's got to be better than this. Go on. Now it's going to top Conga of age. Go
We
on.
go like age, age, and we stand in age order. And so last Christmas, Squishy joined us for Christmas, and she was the youngest, and so she was the leader. And she went crazy. She took us all around the house. She didn't just take us into the front room, but we had to follow because she was the youngest. And then the other one is we cheers the bulbuls.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Again, just bear with me on this. Say in a couple of years' time, to say if either you or your sister or your brother have children. However, do they get to leave a Christmas conga line?
You just hold the
Age
baby
conga?
out, don't you? Just hold it out so it's in the front. Oh, what's strange about that? Obviously, it's the.
It's just a baby going. Oh, wait a minute, he's pooped, wait a minute. Nappy. Chin. Conga. She wants to be elbowed in the face and getting mistaken for a child as she walks around a busy crowd in New York.
Tom, don't be silly. I'll be on your shoulders. How else am I going to see the fireworks?
And I'll be like,
Obviously.
look at that. And then she goes, what happened to Daddy?
You can have sparklers.
Someone takes you off my shoulders. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. I'll just walk off.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Classic story.
Yeah, I'm like the worst singer ever, but I always liked the idea of being able to sing, and so like I joined the choir, and like I always wanted to do, you know the song where it's like, "Oh come all ye faithful."
Oh, come on,
There's a bit in it where it's like the high pitch bit, like it's like the extra bit where that's the choir did that bit, like not everyone else.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to do that bit. I was always like, that's the bit I want to do. So I joined the choir to be able to do that bit, but I couldn't sing, and I just mouthed it. So I joined the choir, and I couldn't
Just a
sing.
mouth. Why?
Because I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to be part of that bit.
Why would you join something and then not even take part in it? Let's go. Alright, I'm going to join the gymnastics team, but I'm just going to sit on the bench.
Well,
pretend.
that's another story.
Oh God, it's a gymnastics story. Go on.
Oh,
That
no.
is the funniest
No, yeah.
thing I have ever heard, and I don't know why I'm not reacting it too well. You can imagine Nettie like, Mum, you gonna come watch me do a performance this weekend? And then she's there like,
Lucky it was never solos.
I can't believe that. So did you just say, I've had a really hard day at choir practice, I've just been going.
I was in that was in primary school. In secondary school, I was in.
Oh, so you carried it on to secondary school. Did no one ever come on like, this girl's not singing next to me, she's not singing next to me either. She's mouthing pretty well, I thought so too. Like, did no one ever come on? But the fact that you want...
I was in Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat. I can't
believe you.
sing.
So why join the choir?
Because I want to.
But you didn't even try, you were just mouthing.
I just wanted to be a part of it.
Oh gosh.
I like the idea of it. I just can't sing, and then I get shy
I
and
like the
embarrassed.
idea of being a doctor, but you don't see me there going, oh well, I think he needs his leg off. You know what I mean? Like, jeez.
But yeah, so
Nothing's going to top that. Nothing. We might as well stop the series. Nothing's going to top that.
So I did the recorder. I joined the choir.
Just going to do X Factor as well.
What, are you still making fun of my choir?
No, quiet, more like quiet.
I see what you did there.
Silent Night was Nettie's favourite.
Yeah. Oh, these are good. Okay. Guys, if you can think of a pun about me not singing in the choir, let us know.
The choir doesn't sing. Oh,
But my mum always mimes at things. Like say
Your
if
mum
we go,
wasn't in a choir.
like if we go to a wedding or something and you got to sing a hymn, my mum always mimes.
We need to go to a wedding together or a christening. I just want to stand next to you and just watch.
I don't even try and mime now. I just put my head
YouTube
down. I
Christmas
just put my head
Carol.
down.
We need to do a YouTube thing next year, like a Christmas
carols.
concert. Nettie Soul, everyone. Wait a minute. Get ready to press play. She's about to pretend. Right, 3, 2, 1.
You'll be like slightly out of sync.
Yeah. It's like watching an old kung fu film.
Or I'll sneeze or something, it will still be singing.
Oh, she's a ventriloquist as well, but yeah.
Tom, stop singing.
Wait, this is my solo.
Are you miming?
Don't interrupt me, I'm singing.
I was security at Glastonbury on the pyramid stage, so I
Let's all
got to
just
see
take
some
a
really
second
cool bands.
just to absorb what Nettie said.
I was a 5-foot security person.
Excuse me, unless you can step over me, you're not going anywhere.
But no, but growing up...
Were you stood at side of the pyramid stage, miming, and someone was like, is that you? Yeah. Oh, good you, aren't you? Did you hear me on that last set? Oh my god, I've always wanted to be in this band, now I can!
Backing singer.
Oh my god, I can fully imagine you miming away.
I'm not discussing music anymore. I'm going on to social phases.
Oh god. The choir. It all comes back to the choir.
So guys, thank you very much for joining us on Bigger Little Thoughts, and we'll see you then.
Go on, Nettie, sing us away.
Okay. I'll sing us a song.
Oh my god, I love this series.
We got down the diamond minecart. We had Little Lizard Gaming.
Yeah.
And we had quite a few people with Snake Doctor, the Mad Hatter from Galway.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the notification?
What was that?
Whose notifications is going nuts?
Oh, that's mine.
Lisa, when we're recording, you need to turn your mobile on silent.
My mobile is silent. It's Magella. It's Jaconi Crafts.
Oh,
Now, okay. Done.
Jaconi Crafts make really cool stuff at my mention, but
And
stop
Jaconi
interrupting.
Crafts are on TV tomorrow morning.
Are
Island AM. Yeah, live. So,
Wow, very cool.
Lisa records lots of videos on YouTube, everyone, hence why she knows the whole protocol and stuff like that. Oh, it's alright, we'll get her there next week.
I turned my phone off.
We could do behind the scenes, Lisa,
Yeah,
for a YouTube channel. You could do a pre-prep and you could have someone running around filming and you could be like, don't film me now!
It'll be her trying to contact us, like, they're not answering my message,
They never answer my phones when I try to ring them.
Oh,
But we'll get onto that in a second. What?
Part of life now.
Pardon?
That's just become part of life now.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
check everything when Ness is on Twitter. God.
Lisa always jokes that, like, because I'm really awful at replying at the time, and so it'll be a case of like, if
At
I
the time.
reply, well, I'll reply, but maybe like a day or so later. And so she always jokes that, like, when I message, it will then be like, kids, like, this is it, we're dealing with this now. She's finally
Yeah.
replying.
She's driving up motorway. Stop! Nettie's replying. But get back to her.
She usually replies, Tom. She usually replies in the middle of cooking dinner.
Yeah.
I know what she's like. She texted me at 2 o'clock this morning to remind me of something. I'm well aware of what she's like.
Well, it's when it's late and no one's talking to me. That's when my mind's ticking over. I'm like, oh yeah, I was meant to do that, or oh, that must be done, and I've got to message that.
I get
whilst
messages of all hours from her, some really important stuff that she's forgot to tell me. And I check my phone at morning, and if I'm getting up at like 8, 9 o'clock, there's one from 5 a.m. say, Tom, we need to do this tomorrow. And I'm just there like, right, so she's not, that's Nettie.
Okay.
Or Nettie does another thing, Lisa. Have you noticed that she won't text you the whole message? She'll go,
Oh,
have you remembered to put washing out and the pegs out and the socks on? And she'll just like, I'll just like,
oh, yeah.
Nettie's texting me. Like,
It's in bits.
Well, my voice is going. Whenever it's a wall of text, I always think it's a bit like, oh, I can't be bothered to read that. But if it's in little bite-sized chunks, it's sort of a bit nicer to read.
Okay, so.
And also, it gets
Yeah.
people's attention that bit more.
yeah, I had one this morning. I was just laying in bed like, it's like Nettie's text me. How do you know? Nettie's text me. Trust me.
They were saying about the time on stage at Insomnia.
All right, the thing is
When we were
about
doing-
the thing is about with like Minnie and stuff at events. Like, don't get me wrong, lovely chat. But when we're at events and stuff like that, we'll be on stage and I'll make a joke and it'll be hilarious. The thing was, when I'm on stage, if I'm saying something, 9 times out of 10, I'm like, should I say that? Should that be like, you know? And I'll make a joke. And yeah, it'll get a couple laughs on the panelists I'm there with.
It'll be me that heard
It'll be you,
it.
you and someone else. And then Minnie will go, oh, I've heard that. And then he says it in microphone, gets a huge laugh, and I'm there like...
But I don't even think, like, that particular time at Insomnia, I don't think Minnie heard you. I think he just got the same idea as you.
Right.
And you said it, and you didn't really say it that loud.
Yeah.
And I heard you, and I was like, And then literally a few seconds later, Minnie just said the same joke, and Tom was just like, what? I was
He's
like,
done
I
it
had
a couple
heard
of times,
you.
and I'm just there like, what am I? Do I write this guy's material or what? Like,
You should come up with, like, really good stories, like, oh, the other day,
I got a
I
great
went
one.
out in the garden, and an eagle came down.
Bald eagle
and
came,
took
took him.
Yeah, bald eagle!
Bald eagle. Like, you know. Like, I remember one
Yeah.
time we were about to record Marvelous Mountain, and we had like a mini domestic.
Yeah. What was that about?
It was
What
about
was
the blue
that?
carpet, right? So basically, I put some carpet down, and it was like for a brief moment, it was like we were a married couple, and I put the carpet down, and you just like, we could not have that carpet in there, and I was like, what do you mean? And we actually had like a little mini argument about it, and then we were just.
It wasn't even that.
It
It was
wasn't-
more like
it was just
like a married couple,
Yeah, we were
but it
just
was
bickering
like
at each other.
tongue in cheek kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a genuine thing.
No, it
but
wasn't
it was
like that. But
he put down this carpet and like the decor.
it was. She was.
in our Marvelous
she was
Mountain
so
house
upset
was
about
all
it. So I blamed
natural colours.
Hubert, and you just went nuts.
Oh, someone who doesn't know.
Texting Simulator 2016. Hey, I had the sound on for our 15-minute alarm, I'll have you know.
That's something I need to say actually. I didn't mention that at the start. So, 15 minutes into this video, an alarm is going to go off and we are going to say goodbye to you.
It's not going to sound like that was just a test.
My heart is
Hey, John, alright.
My mum was a jokester when she was younger, and one day I had a goldfish, it was in a bowl, and the goldfish died whilst I was at school.
No.
I'm like 7 years old at this point, so whilst I'm out, she pours the fish out, chucks it away, gets rid of the water, sterilises the bowl, fills it with tap water, and then gets a slice of carrot and carves it into the shape of a goldfish. And when I get home, she's like, Martin, come look at this. She gets out and starts going at it as if it's fighting back and eats it in front of me. I was mortified.
It's cruel.
That's messed up.
I just screamed at her, like, that's all I could do.
That is clever, though.
It's
What's your
funny.
mum?
Looking at back at now, that's amazing.
That is good.
Martin's already planned doing it to his kids.
Yeah, basically.
So Tom?
What the heck? Any pets?
That sounds like something actually. I take that bet, Mr. and Mrs. Coach.
Someone sing a song until I find a really good question.
Nisa Norma, Nisa Norma, I don't know the words so I'll sing one that defines a question from her comments. Please like and subscribe to Tom's channel and you'll find us linked below. Linked below in the description.
If you could be an animal for one day, what would it be?
When we play football and whatnot, I love to get involved. I love to get involved. I love football, as you guys know.
Yeah.
But there has been instances where I might have took it a little bit far.
Like tackling
and-
children, we've all been there.
Pushing them in the mud.
and just maybe hurt some kids. But
Jamie!
you know what? It's okay because I had fun and they did too before they got hit. So there was one incident. There was one incident.
One incident with a broken leg.
No. This is like my first incident. I've been on the job for like 6 months. I wouldn't even say that. I'd say like 3 months. My coworkers still trying to get me involved, still trying to like push me in, chuck me in the deep end and whatnot. And we're just playing football. And I boot a ball like hard, real hard. and this girl's just there, and I'm like, this is lined up. Like, this is gonna hurt when it hits her, and it hits her straight in the chest, and it literally takes her down. Like, she didn't even fall down. The ball took her down. All right, and it was just horrific. She was on the floor.
Laughing?
She was on the floor for ages. That was like the first moment where I was like, I'm gonna get fired. But
I did that before coaching. I used to throw like basketballs and stuff like that, and so you need to have your hands out ready to catch it, and put hands out ready to catch, and the ball went straight in between hands straight.
Oh, yeah.
I would have been that. I would
You
have
get
been
that. You get that
child.
sinking feeling where you're just like,
You get
uh-oh.
that, no. And especially like I used to teach like really young kids, like year 1 or 2s and stuff. So if you ever got the ball hit, they'd be like,
They'd instantly cry. Yeah.
You'd be like, no, it's fine. I remember one time this kid fell over when we were playing, like, I think it was football and stuff, and like grazed the leg, and I was like, oh, let's have a look at that. And he's like, it really is. And I goes, well, we're gonna have to take the leg off. He's like, what do you mean?
I'm joking.
I was trying to be funny, but being funny with didn't work.
So we're in Ireland, we're in Galway, and we're at my invention, and Minnie always used to, I'm not wearing it today, that's weird, I always wear a thumb ring, and Minnie always steals it. I have lost so many of them where Minnie takes them home, or he'll take it up to his room and then never give it back to me, or like, I've lost so many. Yeah, he must have a collection of all my rings somewhere. But he always steals it. Anyway, I posted an embarrassing picture of him on Instagram. Well, it wasn't embarrassing, it was funny. It was he put on someone else's glasses and pulled them away, and it's made his eyes really tiny. It was funny. But anyway, I posted that, and he said he's going to get me back. And I was sort of like, yeah, okay, whatever. Had dinner, did all of that. And bearing in mind, we're in a group of about like 20 people.
In a packed restaurant
packed
in
restaurant.
Ireland on a Saturday night. Literally, it was full. And this wasn't a normal conventional bar.
No.
It was like 2 stories, huge
It was all
walkways,
up and down,
absolutely massive. There was a hen party or whatever near us.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, and then Minnie stands up and he tings his glass, and we just think he's just going to give a silly speech, and he's like, so the last year it's been the worst of my life, and everyone was like ha 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 ha, like laughing because he was joking. And then he walked over to me and got on one knee, and everyone's like cheering and stuff. And he held up my thumb ring and was like, Nettie, will you be my meme? And I'm laughing so much, it looks like I'm crying because I'm laughing and wiping my eyes. And I don't know, no one else hears. He said meme, not wife. And I was
at the other end of the table. I couldn't hear anything. I just saw this. I was like, what is he doing?
And then so I laugh, nodding my head, and then the whole restaurant's cheering, clapping. The waitress comes over, offers champagne. Like it was just crazy. It was crazy.
It was the funniest night ever. There was a kid with one of the organizers, and he thought it was legit. Like he started crying with
He was so
happiness
happy for us.
and everything else like that. And then when we talked,
Oh, it was heartbreaking. I was like, I'm so sorry. It's just Minnie making jokes.
it was hilarious.
And then we fooled loads of you guys on April Fool's Day, and Minnie put the video on Instagram.
Yeah, that's
because there's a
true.
video of it. Minnie put a video of it on Instagram on April Fool's Day, so people saw him proposing and everyone cheering. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, but yeah. So that was the only proposal.